Welcome to Tarot Mastery. You have learned the cards. You have studied the symbols. But the true test of a reader is not in reading for yourself, but in holding space for another human being. Reading tarot for others is a sacred responsibility. It requires not just knowledge of the cards, but mastery of ethics, intuition, and structure. In this module, we will cover the protocols for ethical readings, how to execute specific spreads from simple yes or no queries to the complex Celtic cross, and provide a comprehensive catalog of spreads you must know to be a professional. Let us begin with the most critical rule, the ethics of engagement. Before you shuffle a single card, you must establish the framework. A reading for another person is not a party trick, it is a counseling session guided by symbolism. First, obtain clear consent. Never read for someone who is skeptical, intoxicated, or seeking to validate a decision they have already made without room for guidance. The cards cannot work if the person asking is not in a receptive state. Second, establish boundaries. You are a guide, not a fortune teller. Do not predict death, diagnose medical conditions, or give legal or financial advice. If a question falls into these categories, refer them to a professional. Your role is to explore the energy surrounding the situation, not to dictate fate. Third, privacy is paramount. What is revealed in the reading stays in the reading. Never discuss a client's cards with others. Finally, set the intention. Ask the querent to take a deep breath and focus on their question. You, as the reader, must also ground yourself. Visualize a shield of white light around you. You are a conduit, not a sponge. Do not absorb their trauma. You may be asked for a simple yes or no. While tarot is nuanced, there are methods to address this. Method 1, the single card pull. Instruct the querent to focus on their question. Shuffle the deck. Cut the deck with the left hand, the hand closest to the heart. Draw one card. If the card is upright and depicts action, growth, or positive symbols like the sun, the ace of wands, or the six of cups, the answer is a firm yes. If the card is reversed or depicts stagnation, loss, or warning, such as the 10 of swords, the 5 of cups, or the devil, the answer is no. Cards like the moon or the hanged man indicate that the answer is not yet clear, or that the querent is asking the wrong question. In this case, advise them to reframe their query. Method 2, the 3-card verification. For more clarity, use 3 cards. Card 1, the energy of the situation. Card 2, the obstacle or influence. Card 3, the likely outcome. If the majority of cards are positive and upright, the answer leans yes. If negative or reversed, it leans no. If the cards are mixed, explain that the outcome depends on the obstacles listed in the second position. Remember, always phrase the answer as a trajectory, not a fixed destiny. Say, the cards indicate a strong likelihood of. Rather than, this will happen. This is the foundational spread for understanding the flow of time and consequence. It is often used when a querent feels stuck or confused about their current path. Shuffle the deck while the querent focuses on their life situation. Lay out 3 cards in a horizontal line from left to right. Position 1, the past. This card reveals the root cause of the current situation. It shows events or choices that have already occurred and cannot be changed. Analyze this card to validate the querent's history. If this card resonates, trust is established. Position 2, the present. This card represents the current energy, the immediate challenge, or the state of affairs right now. It is the pivot point. This is where the querent has the most power to act. Position 3, the future. This card shows the likely outcome if the current path is continued. It is not set in stone. If the future card is negative, advise the querent on how to change their actions in the present to alter that outcome. Interpretation strategy. Look for connections between the cards. Is there a progression? For example, if the past is the 10 of swords, betrayal, the present is the ace of swords, clarity, and the future is the sun, success, you are witnessing a journey of healing. If the future is negative, use the present card to prescribe a solution. You are currently holding on to anger, present, which will lead to isolation, future. You must release the past, to change this trajectory. When a K-Rent needs more depth than a 3-card spread but the situation is not life-shattering, the 5-card Pentacle is an excellent tool. This spread focuses on problem-solving, layout. Arrange the cards in the shape of a pentacle or a cross with a 5th card below, card 1, the K-Rent. This represents the querent's current state of mind and physical well-being. Card 2, the environment.